Hello, good people. How are you doing today? I've been trying to think about a topic that I would wish that we share today about immortalizing your identity. Simply speaking, immortalizing your identity or stamping your identity for ages to come is making your name valid and known for years through various ways like artistry, oratory skills in delivering speeches like PLO Lumumba does, football aces like the GOAT Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, etc. Have you ever figured out at one point lying lifeless? Your body in a casket ready to be inhumed or interred 6 feet down the ground? Will it be marred by crocodile tears of people whose faces ironically will have tears full of sigh of relief for at last giving them a chance to enjoy their lives? Will your death Will your death be marred by crocodile tears of people whose faces ironically will have tears full of sigh of relief for at last giving them a chance to enjoy their lives? Oh, are you the kind whose death will cause a stir? People cursing and demonizing death for taking away a game, a revered person, a light that illuminated everyone's face with lights of hope, peace, and tranquility. When I personally think of dying someday, I literally stop thinking. I can't really fathom out how the masses will receive the news of my demise. Will it be melancholic filled atmosphere like Wangari Maathai's for the legacy she fought for? Will it be time for the masses to pop out whiskey bottles and celebrate for a villain at last succumbing to the cruel hands of death like Osama bin Laden? These strings of rhetorics are the reason I never sleep a wink. Daily meditating on how to improve my well-being for the case of humanity. Not hastily making unilateral and irrational decisions to benefit myself while putting a friend in a den of problems or hungry lions to rip them apart. We know that haste makes waste. And therefore, in our bid to stamp our identity, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be rational thinkers. A rational thinker won't be egocentric. A rational thinker won't be self-centered. His ideas won't be hinged or pegged on vilifying other people's name for him to gain mileage. In this case, I want to take an example of Nelson Mandela, a political activist and one of the best leaders Africa has ever given birth to. This is a man that fought for unity of all and sundry, despite the races, despite the skin color, despite the saltiness of their sweat, despite the texture of their hands. Nelson Mandela had a sole purpose of fighting for humanity. He wanted to take the South Africans to nirvana of peace, tranquility, and serenity. After they were under ruthless attack of the colonial masters, the South Africans were really depressed. They plunged themselves into distress because they really needed somebody to stand truly for them, and they had one by the name Nelson Mandela. Kenya had one person called Jomo Kenyatta. This is a person who, together with a troop of soldiers, being the general, they decided to rally their support behind one man, and they decided to fight for their independence. As you are trying to stamp your authority, my point here is let's try to be rational thinkers. I go by the name Boniface Sumba, a literal glutton. I got voracious appetite for literal materials. Oratory skill is something that I do perfect every day, that I might be one of the best orators in the world, like the one Barack Obama. And all with practice going forward, I'm gonna stamp this authority and go into history books as one of the best orators of this age. Thank you so much, and it's been nice listening to me.